Morning. Is there anyone who's asked to speak this evening? On Thursday, October 22nd, I'd like to welcome everyone to the general meeting of the Intermediate District 287 School Board. My name is Regina Neville. I'm the chair of the board. Couple of notes, this meeting is live streamed on a YouTube channel for District 287. The district meeting is also being recorded. I'm going to pause for a moment because I'm hearing some feedback and I want to make sure it's not one of my devices.
Make sure everyone's muted.
Is everyone muted?
No, I wasn't. I was trying to get ready.
We'll be having you speak shortly for reading the mission. So as long as I've got my devices where they need to be, which it does appear that that's the case. So the meeting recording is also shared by link on the District 287 website in the school board section for viewing after the meeting. The board welcomes hearing comments and questions from the community. Written comments received by 4:30 p.m. on the day of the meeting. Anyone who would like to address the board in our District Service Center boardroom is invited to make that request by a form found on the District 287 website in the school board section by 4:30 p.m. on the day of the meeting. I'd invite our board members or anyone who wishes to make a comment to use the raised hand feature on BoardBook. And I will also try to watch for a friendly wave if anyone needs to make a comment. At this time, I'd like to invite board member Ruthie Dallas to read the 287 mission statement. Ruthie, are you all set for the mission?
Muted.
And Ruthie, I believe you are muted. Ruthie, can you unmute? There you go.
Okay, sorry about that. I was talking away and forgot I muted myself again. Okay, the mission of Intermediate District 287 is to be the premier provider of innovative. Can you hear me?
Yes, thank you.
Oh, I thought I was getting some. Okay, let me start again. The mission of Intermediate District 287 is to be the premier provider of innovative specialized services to ensure that each member district can meet the unique learning needs of its students.
Thank you. And I would like to now follow with with board member introductions. Crystal, could you please call each board member, and I will invite you to state your name and the district that you represent.
Adams.
Here, Steve Adams, Hopkins School District 270.
And I am Crystal Brackey from Richfield Public Schools. Casey.
Ann Casey, St. Louis Park Public Schools.
Keene.
Hi, Andrea Keene, Wayzata Public Schools.
Dallas.
Ruthie Dallas, Brooklyn Center Community Schools, number 286.
Marty.
Heidi Marty, representing Westaka Schools.
Neville.
Regina Neville, representing Edina Public Schools.
I do not see Sam Sant. Is that correct?
Sam has just arrived.
Oh, fantastic.
Sam Sant, Robbinsville 281.
And Seidel.
Seidel, Eden Prairie.
Thank you. Welcome, everyone. I would also at this time like to give staff member introductions. I've been trying to follow the meeting details as everyone has logged on. So here's the list of staff members I have joining us this evening. Sean Garvey, Radius Guest, Michelle Axel, May Hawkins, Kim Helgeson, Rachel Hicks, Superintendent Sandy Lewandowski, Dr. Elizabeth Lodge Rogers, Ben McGrath, Juanina Mgini, and Jonas Schoberg. Are there any staff members I may have accidentally missed? Welcome all. I'm going to walk through this evening's agenda. We'll have approval of our general consent agenda. There is no share the success this evening, no superintendent's report, and no instructional report. We do have some items under the business services and labor relations report. We will have a financial report with approval of the routine monthly financial report. That will be followed by a human resources report with the closed session regarding a tentative agreement for the 284 negotiations. After that, we will close with board business, and that's it for the general meeting this evening. Are there any additions to the agenda? Hearing none, I move to accept the agenda. Is there a second?
Second,
Seconded by Steve Adams. Thank you. I invite the board to unmute their microphones in preparation for the roll call vote. Crystal, go ahead, please.
Adams.
aye.
Brackey is an aye. Casey.
Aye.
Keene.
Yes,
Dallas. Ruthie, can you hear me?
Yes, Ruthie Dallas.
Great, thank you. Marty.
Aye.
Neville.
Yes.
Sant.
Yes.
Seidel.
Yes.
Thank you. The motion carries and the agenda is approved. We will move on to the audience opportunity to speak. Juanine, are there any requests to address the board this evening?
no, there isn't.
Thank you. And now we will move on to the consent agenda. Are there any items anyone would like removed from the consent agenda for separate consideration? Hearing none, is there a motion to accept the consent agenda as printed?
So moved, Andrea
So
Keene.
moved.
Moved by seconded by Andrea Keene. I invite board members to unmute for the roll call vote. And Crystal, go ahead, please.
Adams.
Aye.
Brackey is an aye. Casey.
Aye.
Keene.
Yes,
Dallas.
Yes,
Marty.
Yes.
Neville.
Yes.
Sant.
Yes.
Seidel.
Yes.
Thank you. Motion carries. Next on the agenda is number 8, the Business Services and Labor Relations Report. I'd like to welcome May Hawkins, our Executive Director of Business Services, to provide an overview of our routine monthly finance report. Welcome, May.
Good evening, board chair and board members. You can hear me?
good evening.
Yes, thank you.
Okay. So we're on the September monthly report. So once a quarter, as we kind of talked about, I bring you the actual report in person versus having it on the consent agenda. This is a normal September monthly report. Our revenues were at 27.2% of budget, which is lower than the last 2 years. Expenditures are at 14%, which is between the last 2 years. Cash was above the prior 2 years' September balances. Our investments earned $1,585 in interest and $214 in dividends. The LTFM bonds are now completely spent at the bottom of that investment report, so that information will be removed from future board reports. There were no donations for the month of September. Are there any questions before the board approves the September report?
Thank you, May. Are there any questions or comments before we take action on the report? I don't see any raised hands or waving hands. Excellent. So is there a motion to approve the financial report as presented?
So moved.
So moved.
Second, Ruthie
Second.
Dallas.
Crystal Brown, seconded by Ruthie Dallas. I invite board members to please unmute for the roll call vote. Crystal, go ahead, please.
Adams.
Aye.
Brackey is an aye. Casey.
Aye.
Keen.
Yes.
Dallas.
Yes.
Marty.
Yes.
Neville.
Yes.
Sant.
Yes.
Seidel.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I unmuted. Yes.
You're
Thank
good.
you. Motion carries. Thank you. Next on the agenda is 8.3, Human Resources Report. The board will move into closed session according to Minnesota Statute 13D.03. The school board may hold a closed meeting to consider a strategy for labor negotiations. Is there a motion to move into closed session?
So moved, Heidi Marty.
Second,
Second.
Andrea Keen.
Moved by Heidi Marty, seconded by Andrea Keen. Crystal, would you please call the roll?
Adams.
Yes.
Brackey is an aye. Casey.
Aye.
Keen.
Yes.
Dallas.
Yes.
Marty.
Yes.
Neville.
Yes.
Sant.
Yes.
Seidel.
Yes.
Thank you. Motion carries. We'll take a moment as we make sure that we are in closed session.
I got to double check with Jonas. Give me a couple
Okay.
minutes.
We'll pause just another moment.
Madam Chair, where did you get that mask?
Thank you for noticing. It's called Rafi Nova. So there's a little tag on the side. It was designed by a speech pathologist to support teachers who are working with students who need to read lips. And then the
Awesome.
anti-fog solution is for hockey players, which I can assure you I have never been, but I had a friendly sales associate guide me to the right direction at Shields. We can take a seventh inning stretch, even though we've only been in the meeting for about 15 minutes. Given that it's an evening, I'm guessing that people can still benefit from a little stretch break.
Did anybody else's board book just die?
Mine appears to be still running.
Okay.
Mine just
Mine-
died too when I
Okay.
refreshed it. Yeah, mine is just saying initialization in process with like a spinning wheel.
Yeah, I'm at the same place.
We have Josiah here, so Bunny just went to get him. And we're basically done with board books, so for the moment.
Correct. Thank you all for your patience. We are still just waiting for confirmation on the closed meeting, so.
Were you able to find him?
I just want to double check the outside, make sure it's not recording.
Bunny, so should they go to that link that you just sent?
No.
Okay.
We still need to finish our closed session.
Pardon me?
We need to finish the closed
Right,
session.
right.
Before moving
Right.
on.
Okay.
And when,
Well, it doesn't,
let me know when you're set.
okay, I think we're good. The live streaming, I just wanted to make sure the live streaming wasn't streaming,
Sure, thank you.
and we're good.
We're good to go? Okay, thank you all for your patience. We are now in closed.
Nope, we're
Oh,
not.
No? Sorry.
Sorry. Give me one more second.
We need a few more minutes.
You've been on the one laptop today.
I'm still doing two. I'm still like, I've got to look at this corner of the face. I can.
Juanine, can you hear me?
She just went back to your office.
Okay.
Jonas.
Okay, I was gonna say, if Juanine can hear me later, if she simply kicks out the 287 communication from this meeting, then the meeting will drop from the live stream.
But then we'll need to live stream again after we come out of close, Jonas.
Yes. How long do we think? 20 minutes?
Approximately.
Yep. I can take care of that.
Thank you.
Thank you. I think Juanine is the only one who can do that.